You have to start out doing snowshoes?
Oh yeah, we're going snowshoes the whole time probably. What's up everyone? It's your boy Jesse and Connor here at the trailhead. We are going to be hiking Cannon Mountain for sunset and then along the Cannonballs Kinsman Ridge, heading past Lonesome Lake on the way back. Should be a nice intense little hike here. We're all geared up, ready to go. Spirits are high and going snowshoes immediately because snow is pretty fluffy and fresh. So we're gonna do this safely, gonna make it back, all that good stuff. All right, starting off with the Lonesome Lake Trail. We're gonna be heading right up there. Lonesome Lake, look at that, completely frozen. That sun is on the downtrend. Where we got until 4:45 p.m. It's around 1:35, 1:40 to climb High Cannon. So we've got a pretty good shot at making it. We'll give it a whirl. There's our trail right there, the High Cannon Trail. We got 2 miles of climbing till we hit the ridge.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have a beer up there. Watch the sunset. Let's get to it. Glad I peeled a layer off before doing this. I'm sure Jesse is as well. But what an amazing view to look at while we're hiking of Lincoln and Lafayette up there. All right, about decent way up, not halfway up. I don't know how far we're up High Cannon. This is a pretty well packed trail. Nice and steep, for sure. I think it's safe to say we'll be taking a water break soon. It's 2:13 now, and we're making good progress. It looks so different when it's snow covered. And when I was last here in the summer with a friend who did not want to go hiking on this, and we ended up calling it quits. That's the look of a man questioning his life right there. See you guys further up. All right, we're at the last junction until we hit the top of Cannon Mountain. 1.2 miles. That leads to the Lonesome Lake Trail, which will be to the trail on our way back from the South Kinsman. So the most exciting part of the trail is coming up. How do you feel?
I feel awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Freaking fantastic.
Like a fucking warrior.
Yeah, like a Spartan.
Like a Spartan. Hey, yo. So we got a couple ladders coming up. And then we're going to be able to see all of Franconia Ridge, Mount Moosilauke, and the sunset in the horizon. So that is what we are working our asses off for. So far, how would you compare this to the Beaver Brook Trail? Oh, hold on.
Challenging.
You heard it here, folks. Still challenging, not as bad. Well, and that's because this trail is a class 1+. Beaver Brook Trail was a class 2. 2+ maybe. Or I think just a regular class 2. But huge difference in the trail difficulty. Class 1 trails are generally pretty easy, but they are classified because they got something interesting going on. And we are getting to the something interesting part of the trail. Just gonna kneel down. Even better news, even more motivation to make it up there. I brought a couple Mass Landing Gunner's Daughter milk stouts. So, some amazing beer to have at the top. A little break in sunlight coming through the trees here. And a nice flat section giving us false hope. A little false hope will move us a long way. All right. Not too bad. Hell, it's a lot brighter up here. Also, I had my windbreaker off, threw my light windbreaker on, because the cold isn't hitting us that hard, so we're working. I got my down jacket and my tri-layer cycling jacket packed, and balaclavas, heavy gloves, all that good stuff. And I might get to a point again where I strip down a little bit, but we'll see what happens. This guy is significantly faster than he was in the Moosilauke hike. Not just because the trail's a little easier, but because this guy has been training for a marathon every single day. And this crazy motherfucker wanted to do a run before our hike this morning. Later today?
Yeah.
No, I doubt that. I doubt that. Dude, chill. There is still more difficulty to be had with this hike. There was someone who unfortunately passed away on this loop. An experienced hiker. He was wearing micro spikes. He died in November on Cannonball. In between Cannon and North Kinsman. We are gonna say a little salute to him once we get to that part.
Yeah, we totally should.
Hikers, we're all in this together. Help each other out. Grow, get stronger, do better. Please, absolutely hike in the winter if you feel like you're up for it. But please, 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 be safe. Take every precaution necessary. Bring extra clothing, extra water, extra food, all the stuff you'll need. And most importantly, if you feel unsafe, if you feel like the weather's taking a turn for the worse, please, I implore you, turn back. Get to safety. If you're in an exposed area, say on Franconia Ridge, right there through the trees, you can barely see it, or in the presidentials, please, please, please get off. Get yourself home, because if you get yourself home, you can go and do more hiking and explore nature's unforgiving but beautiful landscape. You heard it here, folks. See you further up. There's Franconia Ridge right there. See way up to the left, Jesse? That high point?
Yeah.
That's Lafayette. Right up there. That right in the middle there is Lincoln. And then you got Little Haystack, which really isn't considered a peak. Over there, that's Mount Liberty. And right behind that is Mount Flume. I climbed that in the summer. It was fucking phenomenal. Snow's a little more powdery here, which tells us that whoever was packing down the trail turned around just one stint below, which, to be honest, is too bad because they just missed the view. Maybe it was a little bit more than what they signed up for. Whew. Gonna be nice and slow here as this trail is now kind of straddling a ledge. My God, is that amazing. All right, Jesse, my test dummy, just kidding, is gonna show you how to climb a ladder in the winter. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh shit. There was a sketchy section that would have been easier with microspikes, but able to climb up pretty nicely with this. Now I am going to turn the camera off because I don't think I can get up there without getting on all fours. There we go, top of the first ladder. Beautiful mountains behind. Oh my God. Absolutely stunning hiking right here. I feel a boost of adrenaline taking over. That's what happens when you get good views. This is the nature's high right here. Back then I took bong rips, now I take nature hits. And I'm in better shape because of it. Whoa. I'll let you move a little bit. I gotta say, that ladder section, not very long, but it's an amazing feature of this trail. Getting closer to that beautiful summit. It's kind of flattened out a bit. Now I got this beautiful snow tunnel here. So you can see Jesse's alligator layer has seen better days. I'm glad I threw this hard shell on. Jesse, the next piece of equipment you're going to invest in is a thin hard shell layer. Like a raincoat. See what I'm wearing right now? Yeah. Because I'm wearing this, I've got no snow sticking to me on the outside, or very minimal snow. But we'll dry that bit up. Threw the gaiters on him. They're not fully on, but they're on enough to close that bit off where snow can get in. And yeah, both of us feel warm right now. Very comfortable. Almost completely healthy. There's a building. There's a fire tower, I believe. Okay, it's starting to flatten out a bit. A lot of snow. Feels a hell of a lot better, doesn't it? We'll be heading back down that way in a little bit. For now, conquering the last 0.4 miles to the summit. Well, you saw the sign, 0.4 miles. All right, 0.1 miles. We're almost to the observation tower. What an absolutely beautiful day to hike. Trail has opened up a bit. Super stoked. Oh, I can see the observation tower from here. One of 3 peaks. Oh, hell yeah. I think this is it. Wow. There's a staircase over there. Yo, let's go up. Let's go up the observation tower. I've seen you climb the stairs. Oh my God. That's fucking beautiful. Oh, I think it's down there. Oh my God. One out of 3 summits. Now we're gonna chill up here for a little bit. Surprisingly little wind. And then right behind us is North Kinsman and South Kinsman. Our next and last challenge is called the Cannonballs. All that stuff in the middle. Decently tough terrain there. False Peak Heaven. Oh, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3 false peaks. Damn, that was an amazing climb. And it's actually really nice up here.
Yeah, it is.
Quick video before my hands get too cold. Got the gunner starter stats and a beautiful sunset on the horizon. Gotta turn the camera off. It's too fucking cold. Alright, we're heading down to the Cannonballs now. Oh shit. Oh! Woo! Damn.
Are we on a trail?
Oh, it's open. You tell me. You also tell me we're not having a kick-ass time butt sliding right now. Doing all this descending. Very soon we're going to feel the pain of ascending. Oh, you get a little... Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. I got a little snow in my boot that time, but it's not too bad. My right boot. Oh. Having a good time so far. As you can see, a lot of descending. Soon enough, we're going to be ascending again. See you guys at the Cannonballs. Alright, this is the last video I'm going to be doing. We have decided to take the Lonesome Lake Trail back. The cannonballs are a little bit too extreme for what we've got prepared with us today. We were going to get a burger and beer. We were sliding down and thinking, well, shit, we need ice equipment for this. Which, not the first time I've said that this winter. But we did accomplish a terrifying 25 trail.
Yes, we did.
And a 4,000 footer.
Yeah.
Right before we go, and I end this video, which I will probably end it on some sort of coffee thing, because I got to include that now in every Backcountry Barista-esque video, is doing this trip. And since we're in the cannonballs, we would like to say, and I will put the name up in the video of the person who died out here in 2024, late winter, that sorry for your loss. Heard he was a fantastic, experienced hiker out here, and he succumbed to the weather. It just goes to show how dangerous winter is in the New Hampshire White Mountains. And we hiked this trail for fun and to have a good time, to look at the sunset, but also an appreciation that his sacrifice wasn't in vain, that he did what he loved, and that we will respect the trail the same. And we're so terribly sorry that he wasn't able to make it back. Days like this are hard for the hiking community. You may not see it on the surface, and maybe media coverage and all that crap has really stoked the flames, but even for the unspoken heroes who out here succumbed to this, they did what they loved, and had only hoped that they had made it back home. Amen to that.
Amen, brother.
All right, man. Let's conclude this hiking trip. My phone is almost dead. We're going to get back to the car and get home. We're going to get home so we can do this again. Like I said, guys, we wanted to do the Kinsmans, but we just need to get home now. And this is the safe option. So with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.